Hello there, my fellow Americans. Do you know what today is? It's July 4th, better known on the streets as Independence Day. The day where we go outside, embrace that summer heat, go flip some patties on the grill, show all that skin, a panty line, a tan line, and we try to figure out at the end of the night if those are fireworks or if those are gunshots. Most of the time, none of us can ever tell. We just make sure that our doors are all locked. But did you know that before you go outside and you go think about how good it is to be an American for you and you go enjoy yourself and go have a little bit of fun, that you should take just 1 second of your day to realize that the poor indigenous persons of color need your help because America's Day of Independence is not for them. And the only way that you could quell the despair of the modern day Afro-American is not to invite them to the party, not to enjoy each other's company, it's to give them money because obviously some people are just internet prostitutes trying to word salad their way into somebody giving them money.
It's 4th of July weekend. There's so much to celebrate, right? No, there really isn't, because the truth of the matter is the freedom and independence that the 4th of July holiday is supposed to represent never included all Americans or all people in America, right? So back in 1776, Black folks were still enslaved. So that's not anything to celebrate. So what I want to challenge you to do this weekend, and you should really do this every single day if you want to live an anti-racist lifestyle, but specifically for this weekend, instead of spending all your money on the red, white, and blue everything, ask yourself, where am I benefiting from the labor of Black people, and what am I giving to them in return? Whether it's free labor, unpaid labor like social media, or whether it's inequitable paid labor. Where are you benefiting from labor from us, and what are you giving in return? Usually, if it's for social media, we give you specific directions on what to do after you consume our content. So do that today.
You thought I threw away the chair. Somebody tell me, on what planet do we have to keep doing this? You don't need to be on camera saying, hey, white guy, you're racist. Don't worry about me trying to figure out how you're racist. Just know that you're white and I'm Black, and that means you're racist. Spend $50, $500, $1,000, $6,000 on trying to figure out how to be anti-racist, let alone the history of American people and showing how mistreated a bunch of people were and how racist societies have been, and look at that and learn from that and say, as a white guy or a white woman, I don't want to do anything like that, and I want to respect my fellow man, and I could do that for free. No. You got to give to the poor disenfranchised who don't know how to actually get a job and actually have money coming in on a week-to-week basis. No. You got to give them money in order to combat that anti-racism, because if you don't do it, we will continue to live in a racist society that we will never be able to beat because none of you decided to give money to a random person that's telling you money is the only way to beat anti-racism. Not everybody coming together and learning from past mistakes, not from actually sitting down and realizing that, hey, I'm treating this person like a piece of shit based on their skin color. No. It's money. Money makes the world go round, and that's the only way you're going to get this type of Black person to shut the fuck up, let alone they could get reparations and still complain about a white guy in leadership because that's not fair to them, even though they're not qualified to be in the same room as them. Because personally, being parasocial online means that every opinion that I deem racist is clearly fucking racist. But back to the main point, I am sorry, but you can come up with anything. You could say whatever you want about all of these people, but when you are constantly on your knees 24/7 begging people to buy your shitty ass class as if that's supposed to stop people from being pieces of shit when they could just do that for free, and no amount of you just sitting there saying, hey everybody, let's what we're doing here today. I'm going to show you the certain microaggressions. I'm going to show you the things that trigger Black people. I'm going to show you what makes Black people upset. You make sure you don't do those things, because if you do those things, you are clearly a racist human being, and we don't want to see that every day. And you should just keep giving me money, because without you, without me, without your money, without that money coming into my pocket, I can't teach you how to not be racist. This is stupid, and I'm sick of it, because it's not solving anything. It's just somebody e-begging on the internet, hoping somebody buys into the bullshit. And it's sad that there are people out there who buy into people who say these things, things because they don't know how to fucking go outside and interact with humans. I'm gonna give you this lesson for free. Look at history. Look at how your ancestors treated individuals with this beautiful skin color. And you see that. And you know what you should think about after? Wow, do I want to do that? Yes or no? And I would hope you say no. And after you check the box of saying no, you go outside and you judge people not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their long ass dick or the content of their character, whatever that guy said, because clearly history doesn't really want to remember what he said because black people judge each other based on the skin color all the time, but we don't want to talk about that because clearly somebody in the room is colorist. I am getting sick of people waiting for opportunity to start putting their hand out and say, you owe me money because racism. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it that way. You're never going to get it that way. You're going to get a bunch of people looking at you and saying, wow, get the fuck out of my face with that shit. I'm trying to go flip a patty on the grill. We ain't got time for none of that. Yes, history is important. I will never sit here and try to erase history. But I am not about to sit here and play the game of, hey, all of you white people, the only way we can solve this anti-racism is by giving me money. Not a bunch of other black people, not donating that money to some foundation, not to a church, not to anything. No, to me. Because I'm the one who holds all the ideas on what it means to stop racism. Because clearly I've thought about this my entire life, and that is what it means to help out and be a sophisticated person of color. Because if I don't be the person, who will be? Me. And I did it for free. And it took no amount of time other than maybe, 4 minutes to figure this out. Glad we could all come together and laugh at this woman again. I'll see y'all in about 3 months so we could repeat the process all over again. And in the meantime, subscribe to the channel for more free courses on how to beat racism that don't cost you anything but your eyes and your time. And if you choose to give me money, that is completely your choice. I will see you in the next one. Go pop a black cat firework. Goodbye.